Hi guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. We are back again with another physical media update. This time it is all the items that I purchased in the month of May. This was the last month that I was working, so I was able to spend a little bit. So I went ahead and picked up some more pricier items. And we're gonna go ahead and dive right in. At the beginning of the month, I was really into like the 80s fantasy. So the first few titles are from that kind of genre. So the first one we got up that I picked up was Ice Pirates. I actually had never seen this movie. I never even heard of it. It was a video that I was watching, again, on YouTube or whatever, where it was like 80s fantasies, lost 80s ones that people don't talk about as much. Came across one of the titles on it was this. And so I kind of researched it. I watched some different videos. I watched the trailer. It looked like something that I really wanted to see. It looked like something I would like. So I went ahead and found it, picked it up. It wasn't too bad. I think it was like $12. So yeah, it's a blind buy, but it wasn't too bad. So I went ahead and picked this up. The next one on my list was one that I've actually been wanting. I saw other creators talk about it and saw them unboxing it and this, that, and the other, and I really wanted this particular set. I'm sure I could have gotten others maybe cheaper, or the Blu-ray, like the regular Blu-ray or something, but I picked up the 88 Films version of Masters of the Universe. I really wanted this chunky box. I love the presentation of it, the cover of it, and then you pull it out and it's got that nice I guess like iridescent kind of touch to it. Inside it had like an art book, and then you've got the disc itself. It is double-sided, so or reversible, so the other side is the artwork that was on the sleeve. And then you also have that on that, and then you have Skeletor on the back. But again, oops, I'll leave that. I really wanted this particular copy, so I went ahead and grabbed that. Wasn't too bad. Most places when I was looking for it was sold out, but I did find it on Orbit DVD, and I think I paid around $33 for it, so I was really happy, especially with the presentation of it. Normally I try not to spend that much on one movie, but I really wanted that particular set. The next one up that I picked, I think I got this one off of eBay, again, because I was looking places and I really wanted it with the slipcover. I'm normally not a slipcover person. Like, I like them, but I don't actively search them out most times. But I don't know, I just wanted it for this one. But that is Red Sonja. Now, this is a movie that I actually have not seen, but even though being an 80s kid, I did not see this movie. But I love Red Sonja. I have the comic books. I have the pop vinyls. I'm just a fan of Red Sonja. So I'm really excited to own this and look into this. I know some people have a lot of, nays on this movie, but I don't pay too much attention to other people's, critiques, because sometimes, things that people have said I hate or whatever, I love. So, to each their own. So the next title that I have, I did not buy this. One of my best friends had an extra copy and went ahead and gave it to me, and that is Willow. Now, Willow, I have not seen probably since it came out way back when, or, maybe a few years in between when they would re-show or whatever. So it's been a long time since I've seen this. It wasn't on my radar to buy or purchase, but now that I have it, I'm kind of excited. I do want to give it another go, because I do remember enjoying it back when I was younger, so I want to see if it holds up for me. But that's Willow. The next two, I'm actually surprised that they ever released it, because number one, it's Disney, and we know how Disney is. And number two, it's a streaming show. So again, streaming shows don't often get DVDs. We do have some, or physical media, because I just did a video recently on the the Fallout, the brand new season that was season 1, but the brand new release of Fallout on Blu-ray and 4K. But that is going on. What I picked up was Mandalorian seasons 1 and 2. Main reason why I initially wasn't going to get these when they first came out is they were so expensive. I think they were like 65, maybe they were more. Maybe it was 80, because these are the 4Ks. So they were on the expensive side, at least when I saw them, and there was no way I was going to buy that. But I did want them for my Gina Carano collection, because again, I have, a big standee of Cara Dune right there, and it's off the camera, but I do have a tall statue from Sideshow of Cara Dune as well. So I love the character Cara Dune, and she was in seasons 1 and 2. So I wanted that for my Gina Carano collection, but I don't have any intentions on ever buying season 3. The show's just going to end, in seasons 1 and 2. So I picked those up. I think it was around $90 for both of them. But then I had some Amazon credit, so took it down a little more. So I wasn't mad at paying like 40 something each. Still pricey, but I'll take it. Then we kind of dove back into the 80s genre. This was a movie I remember watching forever ago, during my like Michelle Pfeiffer phase, like way back in the day. And I ended up rewatching it recently just because I remembered it again. I was like, oh, you know what? So I found it on streaming, went ahead and rewatched it, and I forgot how good it is. So I wanted to own it, and that is Married to the Mob. I technically had searched for it previously for, like the month before or so, but the copies that I found were just expensive. So I ended up finding this one. This one is a Region B. But I liked this one because it also came with kind of like a reversible sleeve. So you've got this on this side. I like the artwork on there, where the other one is more the artwork that's about to show here, which is there. So you can technically get it all in there. You can technically, reverse it if you'd like. But again, I like this side. I like the art or the picture, whatever. So I picked this one up. Super excited to have that one. That one probably won't be one that I'm going to watch like super soon just because I just watched it on streaming. But I'm glad to have it in my collection, and it'll eventually get watched through this whole entire thing I'm going through. We only have 4 left, and these 4 I got through... now this... I'm sorry. Let me tell you. So again, Mandalorian I got through Amazon. This one and one other one that's a little more risque or whatever I didn't want to put on there. I got from Orbit DVD. So Orbit DVD, I love them. They ship out super fast. And they usually have titles that are sold out other places. So I was excited. Because like I said, I got that, the Masters of the Universe through them. So that's just one I go through. It's, just like a little shop, I guess, or whatever up in North Carolina. So I want to give them, instead of sending it to studios or, granted, you want to give props to like boutique labels themselves, but sometimes, they're sold out there. That's a great place to look for, even though they do have a lot of titles that are like foreign, like region different, like Region B and stuff like that. So if you're looking for those kind, check them out. But anyways, back to what I was saying. These next 4, they were on... I believe I got them through Groove. They were doing they started their Father's Day sale a little early, and it was 4Ks, 2 for $22. So I went through, and there were a couple of titles that I had been wanting, but I was waiting for prices to drop in other places. So for $11 a piece, I'll take it. So the first one up, again, we're going back to the 80s, and that is the classic Goonies. Really wanted to add this to my collection, so I was happy that they had that on there. And the other one I had been looking for, again, this was one of those where I love it, but it was like $25 to $30 every time I look everywhere. And that's Batman Returns. I wanted it in the 4K. And this is my favorite Batman movie. This is probably the only Batman movie I say that I will most likely own. It's the only one I care about. It's got my favorite Batman, which is Michael Keaton, and of course, my favorite Catwoman, Michelle Pfeiffer. So I was super excited to add this to my collection. I had this back in the day, but again, that was back with my VHS tapes, and I didn't save those. So they are, lost or whatever. So I'm happy to to have that return to my collection. The last two, the very first one was Ocean's 8. This one has been in and out of my wish list where, I don't know, I would get in the mood where I really, really wanted it, really wanted to see it, and then I'd be like, no, forget it. So it kept going back and forth. But again, for $11, I'll go ahead and grab it. And since I needed one more title to make sure that that one was $11, I went ahead and picked up Lucy with Scarlett Johansson. This one, I don't know if I ever saw it or not. I know I wanted to see it, but now I don't know if I actually ever saw it. So again, if I haven't, I'm excited to add this to my collection and get to watch it. So yeah. Anyways, try to make this a lot quicker than I have in the past 2 videos or so. That is my collection update for May. I'm going to go ahead. I do have, here we are. I'm way behind. It's like in July. I think it's July 5th right now because July 4th was yesterday. So I'm going to wrap this all up. Hopefully get this out to you today. And then I also have my June haul to get through and some other stuff. So I'm going to try to get through these a little bit quicker, not ramble so much. Spend a little more time when I'm actually talking about the movies that I've watched. There's no sense in talking about them now and then turn around and talk about them again, which as I was going through my videos, I realized I was doing, and I apologize. It's still a learning experience. But I really appreciate you guys being here on this journey with me. If you like what you saw, go ahead and like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know what you've been watching lately, what you've been collecting, and I can't wait to get into my next videos and tell you all about what I watched in the month of May, because I didn't watch a lot, but what I watched I was really happy with. So until then, take care. See ya. Bye.